Welcome, guys, to another episode of the Rick and Danny Show, brought to you by Cancer Specialist Rewind.
I could do it if you want.
I was thinking medical minute. I was like Cancer Specialist.
I saw where your head was at.
Yeah, medical minute. It's an oldie but goodie. All right. Welcome, guys, to another episode of the Rick and Danny Show, brought to you by Cancer Specialists of North Florida. We're excited to be here, Rick.
Yeah,
How are
Danny,
you doing?
doing good to see you again.
Good to see you.
We're joined by a special guest today, coming all the way from down the hall.
It was a far walk for me.
Just glad you didn't get winded. So this is Justin from our pharmacy team.
Yep.
So Justin, if you could introduce yourself to the listeners, kind of explain your role here at Cancer Specialists in North Florida, then we'll kind of dive into it a little more.
Well, thanks for having me. I really do appreciate it. My name is Justin Crespo. I'm a now second-year pharmacy student at the University of Florida. Go
Gators.
Yeah, go Gators. I'm doing my rotations here, my first one, and I am learning a lot more than I anticipated I would.
And being volunteered to speak on a podcast at the same time.
Voluntold.
Yes.
So
we're used to that.
Yeah, my very first day, I think, was like Monday. They kind of voluntold me, like, "Oh, you tell dad jokes on TikTok, right?" I was like, "No." Yeah, you do.
That wasn't me.
Like, different guy.
Different bald, beautiful guy. So yeah, that's kind of how it started. But I've learned a lot, and so far everyone here has been really great.
Cool.
So yeah.
Good. So tell us a little bit about. Obviously, we brought you here because I don't know if you know, Danny is very up to date on TikTok.
I made a quote once that was a little, I don't know, it was questionable, and I think it's still a valid quote.
I mean, I'm too washed up to be on TikTok, honestly,
That's
but
not true.
I think, what was the quote? Tell him what your quote was.
I said, isn't TikTok like the Photoshop for videos?
You mean like Vine?
See, I don't even know what Vine is, so you can enlighten us.
It doesn't exist anymore. I know that.
So Vine.
Yeah, break
Vine.
it down for us.
Okay. So
Washed up
Old
folks.
folks here.
I feel old. So Vine is the TikTok from the earlier 2000s, but they were only 6-second clips. So you had to be really creative on how you make your videos because they didn't extend to 3 minutes like they do on TikTok. So, and on top of that,
I'm learning a lot here because I didn't know TikTok was 3 minutes long either.
Well, now it's 10 minutes actually. Yeah, people do like 10-minute clips, but it's only for select people. I don't do those. I make most of my videos are like under a minute.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Well, I think those are the ones that.
How many followers do you have on TikTok?
207,000.
Holy smokes! That's awesome.
I mean, it is
That's
a lot,
great.
but it's not a lot in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
Like, I
It's
have
more than we have on this podcast, so I'm gonna need you to.
Yeah. So.
So can you send me
I
that
think we're at-
username? I'll send you
you
some
said
clips of it.
207.
We might have to
7,000?
post
Yeah,
this
207,000.
somewhere.
So we're at like 207. Period.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Well, 207,000 seems like a lot, and it is a lot. However, there's many creators on there that have tenfold more than I do. 2 million, 5 million, 15 million. That just their videos reach so many more people than mine will ever in a single lifetime. So yes, it is a lot, but on TikTok, it's not a lot.
Gotcha. Now tell me. I mean, this is my ignorance. What drew you to it? How did this get started?
So, I used to. So, fun fact: before I was in pharmacy school, I was a paramedic for 7 years, and my partner kept telling me, "Hey, you need to get TikTok." I said, "TikTok is stupid. It's just Vine, but dumb." And back then, I was on Vine, so I was like, "Nah, I've had my shot. I'm not going to do it." And she kept telling me, "You need to do TikTok. You're a funny guy. You need to do it." I don't really think so. I'm just myself.
Right.
So finally, I downloaded it, and I had no idea what I was looking at. So then I deleted it. So then, like a week or two later, she goes, "Do you download it?" I said, "No, I did, but I deleted it, so it's useless." And I go, "I don't even know how to use it."
Yeah,
So she taught me how to use it, and from then on, and I tell everybody this who's never had TikTok before, I say, you need to. I'm warning you. Once you start on TikTok, that's it. Like you'll spend 3-4 hours a day, maybe even 5. Just scrolling through TikToks because there's so many funny creative videos. There's videos I've learned how to make certain foods. There's a bunch of pharmacy TikToks. There's like medical TikTok. There's changing your oil TikTok. There's literally everything. So like,
It's crazy.
People come up with these really clever skits, and I'm like, I just wish I had stuff like this. And then a lot of them are either trying to debut their first like acting thing, so they'll get like a professional camera set, or they'll hire people to do their videos editing professionally. So there's a lot of competition on TikTok.
Sure.
Yeah, but I got started from that, and then I've been on for about 2 years.
And so your thing is dad jokes, it sounds like?
Yeah, that was kind of unexpected.
Okay.
It's more of my wheeze, not so much my dad jokes. So
What does that mean?
my wheeze, like when I laugh.
Like his laugh.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Infectious.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Nice.
I did something with my brother. This is probably a year and a half ago or 2 years ago, and I started laughing. That's what it was. He put, and I trying to tell people don't do this, but he put a TANS unit on his face and wanted to see what it would happen.
Ouch.
And I was wheezing so hard that it just picked up. I think that was like my first video of like 2 million views. And then
Wow.
people started following me for my laugh. So then I just started making myself laugh by telling dad jokes.
Yeah.
And that's how it all started.
So Danny, he's like a way better version of you.
I know. I know.
Kind of what
I
I've.
know.
That's what I'm gathering right now.
I don't know
Because
about
Danny
all that.
tells
Of-
our dad
of
jokes,
my dad
on the
jokes, yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
Really sad.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
seems like he's got a lot more experience than I do.
I mean,
No.
it's facts.
Well, I'm not. Yeah, it's facts. I just
mean,
think he's.
No, we're here
A
to.
little harsh, wasn't it?
We're
It's
here
a little
to-
harsh.
I love your dad jokes, but we
Oh,
just
do you?
your dad jokes just don't reach 206,000 people.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, it could.
we're starting, Rick. We're starting.
Okay, then here I have one for you. Okay, what's the only kind of fish that's made of only 2 sodium ions? You gotta know this. It's super easy.
I don't know.
A tuna.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. See,
Nice.
why can't you have dad
Nice.
jokes like that? I
Why
genuinely-
can't
I think I've told some that were
he?
on par with that.
He memorized that too.
Yeah.
I mean, I learned it
Like
yesterday.
a preparation, you know.
I learned it yesterday. That was totally unexpected.
It wouldn't be. I have to criticize you. It's because
Yeah.
I love you, Danny.
I know you
I just want you to be better. I can be better. You can be better.
I
We're
think-
clearly got to learn here.
I think this is going to turn into something even better now.
I'll send you
feel-
a
yeah.
weekly dad joke.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice.
You guys want to open your gifts from Ernestine?
Yes.
do.
Yes.
I'm kind of.
There's something in there from in your.
So tell us who Ernestine is. Tell the listener,
I'm
please.
so
Ernestine
sorry.
from our, yeah.
I'm so
you gotta.
Ooh,
You can't
we're
just
making
drop names.
Paper noise here. Let's see.
Ernestine is our pharmacy manager,
That's awesome.
and she
Oh,
got
this
the
is
guys.
great.
I love it.
You want to hold them up to your
Twinsies.
cameras?
Oh, that's awesome.
You got twinsies.
Nice.
Ask me about my
We're
dad
triplets.
jokes.
Love it.
And Mary Alice, our research manager,
Oh, that's
gave you
cool.
That's
those
a coaster.
Yeah.
coasters. Yes.
That
That
is
is
awesome.
sweet.
Dang, that's awesome. That's
So-
funny because.
Thank you, Ernestine.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Ernestine.
This is
Ernestine.
Appreciate
awesome.
it. My for my school ID, my wife actually got me a badge reel with that exact thing. It's the clear, whatever you call that, clear resin.
Oh
And
yeah.
it's got pills in there, like over the
Nice.
counter pills. It's really cool.
Yes.
I love this mug.
Yeah.
This is sweet.
Oh, we're gonna use this for sure.
Oh yeah.
All of our coffees go.
At
on
our
this
future
one.
sponsor, Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin'.
If you're listening, we're still waiting on that sponsorship.
That croissant though.
Yeah.
If you're
I
thirsty
mean,
in the morning, grab a Dunkin'.
There's nothing bad at Dunkin' Donuts. Zero.
Nothing. Even your hash browns are amazing.
It's perfect. Tell me how you went from paramedic, social media star,
Oh yeah.
and then pharmacy school. What prompted you? First of all, I guess your interest in pharmacy school. You know, being from the EMT world, what kind of prompted you to go that route?
Well, to keep it short, I have pretty much always been in healthcare even in high school. So in high school, I first started off, I was a lifeguard, and then I worked my way to ocean rescue. And then I knew then I wanted to do something in medical. I just didn't really know what I wanted to do. So then right after high school, I had a friend of mine who her dad owned a pharmacy or was a manager at a pharmacy. So she got me a job at a CVS. And I was a tech there for about 5 years or so, just learning. I knew nothing about medications, nothing about disease states, nothing. So then the lady Monica, who actually wrote my letter of recommendation for pharmacy school, she taught me everything I wanted to know about pharmacy. She's like, if you have a question, get the monograph off of the drug bottle and just take it home and read it. That's what I did. And then I got really interested in learning how drugs worked, how the whole pharmacy business worked, how they made money and whatnot. So then at that time, I was kind of battling with like a self-motivation kind of thing. I was like, I'm not smart enough to, go through undergrad, learn about organic chemistry or in biochem and, all this stuff. And I was just like, I don't really know what I'm doing. So then I fell to a backup plan, and that was emergency medicine. And I got that from my mom used to watch the show ER with George Clooney.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I got that idea from watching ER with her. So then I went to paramedic school, and within that time, I was learning a lot. I got my critical care certification. I was a flight medic for a little bit. I did education, and I just kept thinking in the back of my head, what if I was to take the step further? What if I was just to continuously learn that I was actually able to apply? Because a lot of the times in medic school or even as a paramedic, you can learn all these cool things, but half the time you can't apply it.
Right.
So I just kept in the back of my head, I was thinking about pharmacy school the entire time, but then one day I just kind of woke up and I was like, you know what, forget it. I'm just going to start taking my classes at undergrad, and
Nice.
that's it.
Go
That's
from there,
awesome.
Yeah. Went from there.
Well, that's good. I mean, I think bringing your real world life experience as an EMT to pharmacy school with that background, I think probably gives you a pretty cool, unique perspective that I'm guessing most of your classmates probably don't have, and then sort of can add a little bit from a little more color to some of it,
Yeah. So my experience, it helps a little bit,
Okay.
especially in the first year of pharmacy school. Like basic pathophysiology and basic drugs, stuff like that, which has helped a little bit. We have a nurse in our class, and she's absolutely crushing it. So she's got way more experience than I do when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Sure.
So yeah, we do have all different types of backgrounds in our class, but it doesn't help me tremendously
Right.
in school, at least.
Right. I guess I meant more like when you're out and you're going to be a pharmacist, depending on obviously what you do or where you go. But just having that foundation is, I mean, imagine got to be a little nice, because you've seen
Yeah.
things, how emergent or critical care medicine is applied in the field or
Yeah.
in the real world, which I think sometimes, if you don't have that background, you don't really see it, right? You're only seeing it in a contained, controlled,
Yeah.
hospital or outpatient setting.
Yeah.
I can see that. I can see that, because I mean, even after pharmacy school, I've been thinking about getting into like emergency medicine or toxicology, and I can see where that could be very applicable with my background, especially like running codes or running innovation scenarios or strokes or traumas. I mean, working as a pharmacist side by side, I think would be
Yeah,
invaluable.
you could help in not only the emergency department, but you could help like come up with algorithms for like EMS crews and things
Right,
like
yeah.
that, where you can be the pharmacy consultant or
Yeah.
whatnot.
I would just talk to the medical director and
right,
Yeah.
get that.
exactly,
Yeah.
because you know how what their job is in the field, and now you would have the pharmacy background, kind of marry those two things together.
Yeah. That would be really, really nice. But I just want to finish my pharmacy.
Well,
school
yeah,
first.
Yeah.
I'm looking ahead for you, man. Come on.
You mentioned learning about kind of how pharmacies work, how they make their money. Are you interested in the business side of things? Maybe a little entrepreneurship, opening up your own pharmacy one day?
Yes and no. So I'm interested in the business part of pharmacy. Fun fact that before I was doing my prerequisites for pharmacy school, I was at UF for business.
Okay.
So I found it really interesting. At that time, I was just like, it's not for me. But I've learned just from the time I was at UF that how pharmacy works is very similar, but also very much different than most businesses. And we actually just had a talk today on Caitlin's PBM talk.
Okay.
And Caitlin is the clinical pharmacist here. So yeah, I just came from that and I went straight to here, and then learning about how the business side of pharmacy works. It's mind blowing. Like, I can't even fathom how pharmacies get their money, or even hospitals or doctors' offices. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Even we don't fully
well,
understand.
I was going to
but-
say that there's a soapbox I could get on, but
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
probably not the time or the place.
Yeah. It's
There's a lot of.
the big players make it hard for the small players.
It's
Yeah.
not even that. It's just the level of middlemen.
Yeah. Yeah.
That what are they anyway? It's just
Yeah.
another talk for another day.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a not a lot of value add for a lot of the people that are hands are in the way of getting the appropriate medications to the people who actually need it.
Yeah.
Sure.
as far as me making, some entrepreneurship opportunities, it's very possible I could, down the road say I could open up a pharmacy. I don't see how that would be super beneficial for me right now. But
that's a tough business to be in.
Yeah.
Do you plan on expanding your TikTok to have a little bit more about pharmacy in it or anything as a spin-off of your pharmacy training?
It's never out of the question.
Yeah.
I have friends of mine that have like pharmacy TikToks and medical TikToks.
Right.
And the problem with TikTok is that you have to find your niche and stay with it.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Once you start making, like, for example, for me, I made dad jokes and I did really well with that. But once I started making like videos about either my personal life or whatever, I would get no views. So yeah, it would be nice, but
Right.
it's going to take even more work to get that niche to where I'm at right now. Because people that are specialized pages like pharmacy or whatever, their following is a lot less unless they have millions of followers. It's like a huge gap difference. It's either you make like 50,000 followers or like 5 million followers. There's no like in between. So that's where it's difficult.
Yeah.
Now, what I probably would make one for education, like just pharmacy stuff or medical stuff. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I think you'd have to do it more because you want to do it versus thinking like I'm doing this because I want to get a huge audience.
Yeah.
I feel like that's where a lot of, not my limited knowledge is, the accounts that become super popular. It's people that are just doing what they're good at or their little thing, like you said, and, not deviating a whole lot because then people kind of get turned off if it's not what you
and
they're initially watching you for.
And the other part of it, and you guys can attest to this, is time. I don't have a lot of time between pharmacy school and my 2 jobs. So, like, I don't have a lot of time to make TikToks and edit them and come up with ideas. Some people, that's their only source of income. So, of course, they're going to be so much better than I am.
Right.
Sure.
Well, I mean, I don't have TikTok, shocking. But
neither do I.
So what I was going to say was, as a old, washed-up person, my understanding of TikTok, a lot of it comes from the SNL skits that they occasionally do, the TikTok ones.
Sometimes.
So they do like these the cut-ups, where it's basically like it's sort of the stream of consciousness with 20 different videos happening every 30 seconds. I could see why it's very addicting.
Yeah.
Because it's just like nonstop entertainment and it's quick and easy and you don't have to focus and.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No focusing is probably one of my favorite parts of the day. I just sometimes after 14-hour day or so, I just want to go home and do absolutely nothing.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's where sports on television comes in for me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a big soccer fan.
Oh, nice.
I'm a big Liverpool fan.
Okay.
And big Bayern fan. So the 28th tomorrow, they have the Champions League Cup for Liverpool and Real Madrid.
Nice.
I don't know if you guys watch any soccer, but
that's a negative, unfortunately.
I watch all sports.
Okay.
So I'm not limited to only soccer.
Yeah.
I watch just about everything but soccer and cricket. I don't really watch cricket.
I don't watch cricket either.
Yeah.
I don't even know how it's played.
Yeah.
It's like baseball. It's like baseball, but somehow longer.
Like a long baseball.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
But somehow longer. Because those matches can go for like days.
They can. Yeah.
I don't really understand it either.
It was explained once, and I forgot already. I don't even know. Yeah, maybe because I wasn't interested in learning about
your retention skills. Are superb.
Just not there. It's not really picking up here either. Cricket in the U.S. not that much. Other than I think immigrants who moved here from Australia,
it's really
India,
big in India.
Pakistan.
Dr. Karawadia plays.
Yeah.
I think Dr. Talbot might play too.
Wait, that's not the one with the horse, right? Oh, that's polo.
There's no horse in cricket. No.
Kind of, sort of, but not really.
Just kidding.
Dr. Talbot plays bridge and ping pong.
No, tennis
not
right?
ping pong.
Table tennis.
What's the short tennis?
Short tennis?
Yeah, with the rackets or with the
pickleball.
Pickleball.
Yeah.
Wait,
he plays pickleball.
Is that the little ball with the feather thing at the end?
No,
that's badminton.
Okay, you know what? There's too
No,
many sports
pickleball. They shorten the tennis court and they have almost like bigger versions of ping pong mallets or rackets.
Really? Is that what
Yeah,
it
that's what pickleball is.
Huge,
is? Is that what he
like
plays?
Not
paddles.
They're more paddles. They're not rackets. And it's like a wiffle ball that they play with on a shortened tennis court.
I'm gonna have to look at that.
You're interested?
Not really, but
Give
I'll
it a
try.
Rick and I will stick to golf.
I'll stick with golf too. I just my game is terrible.
Hey,
Everyone's
that's
game
why
is
it's
terrible.
for everyone.
I
Because
have a really
there's room
bad
for
habit of
improvement.
like doing an upswing
Uh-huh.
or like lifting up as I'm swinging
Yep.
down, and I can't get away from that.
Yeah,
Like I don't know how to fix that.
You can't.
it's rotation.
Yeah.
I mean, I make it sound easy, but that's it.
You can't. It's the sport you can.
You can
You
get rid of that.
No, you can always get better. But I'm saying
Yeah.
it's a sport that
Yeah,
even when you're good,
yeah.
You
You're
struggle.
not good enough still.
it's just hard.
That's good to know.
No other sport.
So no PGA in my future. Good.
No, I wish I could realistically say that was a possibility for any of us, but
Well, the coolest part about it though is we can still go and play at those courses. Most of them.
yeah,
You know, you can take these trips and play at.
And we
pretty
don't have
cool
to follow
courses.
the same rules too.
No. Like if you want to tee your ball up on the grass, you can go ahead and do it.
Who says I don't do that now?
I mean, do it. Unless you're playing for money, then someone might get mad at you. Maybe.
Depends.
Depends. I see Rick do it all the time. That's okay.
yeah, exactly. I just got the Rodney Dangerfield. I just shake my pant leg and a ball comes out. You know, hey, look, I found it.
He never wants to hit out of the coquina.
I
Just
did
moves
once.
his ball.
I did once play a game. I think it was probably like 2 months ago,
Yeah.
where we went on a website and it was a random club generator, and we had to play an entire front nine with a random club generator. So for every time that we went, like one hole, you'd be like a putter the entire time.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, yeah, so it was really fun. And then the
Yeah.
other time would be like a 9-iron. So you have to putt with a 9-iron or
Right.
whatever. So it was a little challenging, but it made things
It's
a lot
exciting.
more fun. Yeah.
that's exciting.
Mhm.
That's cool.
So definitely try. I think it's called like randomputtgenerator.com.
Nice.
I'm like almost positive.
Very on the nose website.
Yeah. It's very original.
Of course.
So, are you at Gainesville or Jacksonville?
Jacksonville campus.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
I
So
live
you-
right up the street.
Oh, so you'll be nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'll be here more often.
You need to get me better at my dad jokes. You know, more off the cuff, more
I think the
memory.
I think the takeaway is like you need to go to like his
and a good
training-
laugh
his-
afterwards.
Yeah, his
I
training.
need
Yeah.
to laugh afterwards. And then I have to perfect my laugh after I give the joke, right?
Sometimes it's all about the delivery, not so much about the
Yeah.
laugh.
I think you have a pretty good laugh because you laugh more at yourself, which is
Yeah.
That's, yeah.
hilarious.
My wife says that to me too. She's like, you don't even need entertainment. You are entertainment.
Nice.
True.
One man band.
Oh, I wanted to ask you, with 200 something thousand followers, have you gotten offers for advertising?
I have a couple of companies, but the problem is that once I start making money on advertisements, TikTok limits your views because they take a portion of that. So
What's their portion of that?
it depends on how much on, like once you are advertised through TikTok. So companies will go through two ways: either go through the TikTok portal or go
Right.
through you personally. 90% of the time they go through the portal.
Okay.
So if you go through the portal, they're like the PBM, so to speak. They take money and
Nicely
reimburse
done,
you
my
some amount,
friend.
right? So they offer you, for example, they offer so much money to me for making views. Let's say if I get 20,000 views, they give me this much money. The problem is they're paying TikTok way more money
Than you.
than me.
So they get a bigger cut than you get.
Right.
Yeah.
So with TikTok, because it's a business and
Yeah.
they pay per view,
Right.
they're going to limit the views so they don't have to pay me as much, which therefore they save money. So I noticed that
Those
trend.
dirty,
it was
dirty
terrible.
TikTokers.
Like I would get 200,000, 500,000, 750,000 views on one video, but the second I started making money off that platform, 25,000, 200. Yeah, terrible
This is
views.
best for the sponsors out there who are listening.
Yeah,
for our
to reach
viewership,
out to
reach out to you directly.
Yeah, reach out to the creator directly. Therefore, you can get out the middleman.
Why is it beneficial for them to limit the views?
More
'Cause
advertisements.
They don't have to pay you. So they're still getting the money from the advertiser.
Oh, they're getting the flat fee from their no matter what
Yeah.
your views are.
Yep.
So they're not getting paid based on your views.
Correct.
Oh, that's
Yep. So what
Disgusting.
happened? Yep. So sometimes they'll change, but they've realized that TikTokers or the creators are not getting a lot of money as they should.
Mm-hmm.
So instead, they're sending them like free gifts.
Okay.
They'll ask for your
Oh yeah, promote a product or
they'll
whatever.
ask you to promote a
Sure.
product,
Sure.
and that's kind of the loophole.
Okay.
But yeah, the trick is to get out of that creator fund.
And again, Dunkin' Donuts, we are more than happy to promote your products for free.
Any day. I'll even wear a Dunkin' Donuts suit
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
without
Yes.
I think
without hesitation.
happy to go. We'll do a live show
Yeah.
on location somewhere.
We should.
Every
Anytime you
time
guys
we
want.
play golf, we're willing to wear Dunkin' Donuts attire.
Yeah,
You
I'll
know,
wear that
I'm
brown.
willing.
It's a
Tony
good idea.
Finau kind of wore that weird looking brown neon green thing at the Masters that one round.
That
Kinda looked
YouTuber,
like
he's always like, "Hey, Finau, Finau." You know
kinda-
that guy? He's like calling him out.
Kind of looked like a Dunkin' uniform.
I mean, I
Yeah.
would. I would wear pink pants and blue stripes all
Yeah.
day. All day. No hesitation.
I
Orange-
can
orange
be
and
bought,
pink.
is what I'm trying to say.
Orange and
Same.
Yes.
I have loans to pay for.
I have coffee.
I will
drink.
eat a donut after every shot.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that'll. Short-term
And
pain.
drink a sip of coffee.
For some reason, my putting is gone.
Can't
It
stop
won't
shaking here.
shaking.
These bad headaches at night.
I mean, that'd be nice. But
We'll let you know what they say.
yeah, that'd be
After a
nice.
while.
Just let me know. Keep you in the loop.
Yeah. Well, thanks again for coming on. We
Yeah,
really
thank you for
appreciate
having
it. Welcome back anytime. Assuming Brenna will
Anytime.
welcome you back. Brenna kind of runs the podcast.
I'm here for
She
4
does.
weeks. Well,
Okay.
3 more weeks after this.
Our name's on the show, but it's not our podcast.
You
Yeah.
can come back whenever.
Okay.
Brought to you by Brenna instead of
Yeah,
Cancer
and
Specialist
Duncan.
Center. And Duncan.
And Duncan. Brenna brings the Duncan.
And Taylor made that. I mean, what did I say there?
Or Keller.
It was the
whichever.
only good thing
We'll
Boston's
play either
ever
club.
done.
We don't care.
I don't know about the only good thing.
The only good thing Boston's ever done.
I
Dunkin'
texted you.
Donuts.
I texted you
I prefer
guys our new
Callaway.
social media, so you could read them out.
Well, thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Rick and Danny Show. We hope you enjoyed it.
Thanks, guys, for joining us. We're looking forward to our next episode. Brenna, do we have a hint at what that may be?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
And just some updated social media for those listening. Our Twitter handle is now Rick Danny Show. That rolls off the tongue terribly. And on Facebook and Instagram at
It
Rick
does.
and Danny Show. And email us at rickanddannyshow@gmail.com. And if you need to learn how to spell it, it's in the liner notes of this episode, I'm sure.
You want to do your? You've been saying still want to say goodbye in a different way every episode.
Yeah, I think it's
What do
fine.
you mean? Say goodbye.
We don't have to say bye the same way.
Au revoir.
No, you said
Au revoir.
like you said peace one
In your
time.
most French
Last
accent.
time we recorded, you said mahalo, and then you went, "I'm gonna do it. That'll be my thing. I'm gonna do it a different way every time."
Oh,
see?
I don't even remember
It's such
that.
my thing, I don't even remember it.
Yeah, I don't remember that either.
I have the tapes.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
she
what
does-
I'm telling
yeah.
you is, I don't remember anything. As soon as I walk out of this room, this is if it
He's
weren't
telling
for-
you he
Can you
doesn't
come
want to
up
do
with
it.
What I'm,
He
what I'm
doesn't
telling
wanna
you
do
is,
it.
this
doesn't
wasn't
want
being
to.
recorded. You could literally
refusing.
tell me I
No,
said.
I
like,
could tell a
anything.
dad joke at the end of the recording. We could do that.
Oh yeah, we didn't even.
No, it's
we'll
fine.
do that
It's
in
fine.
overtime.
We'll do it.
That's right. We'll do
Yeah,
it
we're
in
gonna do
We'll
overtime.
have
overtime.
a.
You're gonna be
days off.
back.
Okay.
You're gonna be back.
We'll do an
Alright.
overtime right now. Just say goodbye.
Adios, everyone out there.
Till next time.
I thought you were gonna say au revoir.
Au revoir.